Welcome back to Good Morning Vail. Joining us here in the studio, I've got Deb Webb. She's with Engel and Volkers Real Estate. Hi, Deborah. How are you?
Hi, I'm
Good to
fine.
see you. Thanks for coming in. You were here so nice and early this morning, getting all ready to go.
I am. I'm ready to roll.
How have you been?
Good.
Winter been going well for you?
Really good. You know, ski season's great.
I know,
Doing
it's great.
some teaching this year too, so that's
I heard
new.
that.
Yeah.
You bumped your elbow a couple weeks ago,
I
but
did,
it's getting
but
better
I'm good.
now.
I'm good. I'm back into it.
Let's talk a little bit about you. This is your time. So tell us about your background.
Well, I joined Engel and Volkers Real Estate last summer.
So you've been selling real estate before that, or no?
No, I haven't actually. I just retired from Hewlett-Packard after 35 years in IT. So it's a new venture for me, but
It's a big change.
it's a big change, but I'm not new to Vail. I've been actually skiing in Vail since 1968 as a kid.
You and your
Came out
husband
here.
have a place up here.
We do.
And you also have a home down towards the Front Range area.
Yeah, in Monument, yeah.
What's your husband's name, Charlie?
Charlie.
Hi, Charlie. I had to say hi to him just in case. Okay.
Yeah, yeah. So we're second homeowners. So this has been a really great venture for me to work with people like that from the Front Range, professionals that are like myself, have lived here as a second homeowner for up to 15 years.
Right.
And so I'm kind of mixing those business skills from working at HP with my passion for Vail.
And then your
skiing.
connection with people along the Front Range, because you and your husband know a lot of people there that come up here all the time, like you.
Yep.
So why not be that go-to person to help them if they're interested in buying a home or a second home?
Yeah, absolutely. That's what I'm really all about. So it's been great.
So the real estate, the transition into real estate it wasn't a lot of thought put into it. You're like, you know what, I want to do this. Charlie's like, get away from the big corporate program and focus more on enjoying yourself.
Yeah, it's a great way to get up here more and spend more time on the mountain. That's what this teaching's all about too.
Yeah.
So.
And there's another way to make your connections.
Yeah, great.
Then tell us about Engel and Volkers. What was that direction all
Well,
about?
another kind of natural transition for me, having worked for the biggest computer company in the world. Coming to Engel and Volkers was great because it's a large, actually the largest real estate company in Europe.
Right.
Big global presence, 700 shops, 8,000 advisors, and all those advisors are on the same system. We're all in the same email. So we can do cross-marketing and cross-selling almost instantaneously, which I feel is a really great advantage for our clients here in the Vail Valley with all the international influence we have.
And it's exciting. Engel and Volkers, they started with their first shop right there at the west exit out of the parking garage in Vail. Now they've moved and bought another location, another shop down here in the Edwards area.
We're expanding, but it's still a boutique shop, which is another real appealing attribute to me. Our managing brokers, Josh and Tyra, are personally involved and engaged with each of us in our practices. So that level of commitment and support was really important to me.
So obviously with your job, your role, you see a lot of properties here all around the planet, so to speak. Do you have a favorite property locally that you want to tell everybody about?
Yeah, you bet. We live in Eagle Vale, so we kind of enter the mountain from the west, so we're pretty Lion's Head centric people.
Okay.
We do we ski. We use the locker at Tommy.
Tommy Nyans, Ski Valet.
Ski Valet is where we get all of our tuning done.
Yeah.
And that's where I'm teaching out of as well. So my favorite right now is the beachfront property right there at Lion's Head. It's the Arabelle 284. Really fantastic property. There it is.
You cannot get closer
No.
to the base of the lifts and the base of the mountain right there. You're in the middle of it all, but you're just raised up enough. It's a beautiful spot. It's the perfect spot. Look at those views.
Yeah, absolutely. 3,354 square feet, 4-bedroom and a den, and 5-bath. It's got a great luxury lock-off that is also revenue generating for the owner. And of course, we're talking the Arabelle. So really the best exclusive services available to any owner in the Vail Valley.
There's a shot of what it looked like at ground level, and your property is just up there on the second level, right in the middle there.
Yeah, with the big wraparound deck there, 700 square feet heated deck. Just, ultimate summer and winter living. So
year round.
Fantastic.
Can't beat it.
Yeah.
Whether you want to own there and be there permanently or for that second or third place to get away to. Thanks, Deborah.
Absolutely.
Nice to see you.
Thanks, Mark.
You're welcome.
Good to
Have a
see
nice day. Say hi to Charlie again.
I will.
You want to give Deborah a call, you can reach out to her 970-343-2088. You can also go to deborahwebb.evusa.com. Megan's got a look at your weather forecast coming up next.